At Strayer University, we help students like you go from, is it possible? To anything is possible by offering access to up to 10 no-cost gen ed courses, so you can reach your goals affordably and fast. Visit strayer.edu to learn more. No-cost gen eds provided by Strayer University affiliate Sophia. Eligibility rules apply. Connect with us for details. Strayer University is certified to operate in Virginia by Chev and has many campuses, including at 2121 15th Street North in Arlington, Virginia.
This episode is brought to you by Dogfish Head Craft Brewery. The Grateful Dead and Dogfish Head have gotten the band back together with the release of Grateful Dead Juicy Pale Ale, a light-bodied pale ale brewed with sustainable Kernza grains, granola, and heaps of good karma for a refreshing brew that's music to your taste buds. Available nationwide. Visit dogfish.com to find Grateful Dead Juicy Pale Ale in your neck of the woods. Dogfish Head Craft Brewery is located in Milton, Delaware. Please drink responsibly.
No matter how you travel, it's good to have a plan. Some people plan every minute. No sleep, bus, museum, another museum, while others only plan to take it day by day. When it comes to your finances, a plan is just as important. You can count on Credit Karma to give you the insights you need to understand your options, so you can take charge of your financial path and find your way to money. Intuit Credit Karma. Karma you can count on. Download the app today.
Oh, tasty high note. Oh, hi, don't mind me. I'm practicing my new baritone sax. I just heard PayPal's paying for people's stuff every day for 100 days, and there's 10 million up for grabs. All you have to do is use PayPal checkout online. So there's never been a better time to buy a few things off the old wish list. Like this leaf blower! PayPal can pay for your purchase. The Great PayPal Checkout.
No purchase necessary ends July 18th. See official rules at paypal.com/thegreatpaypalcheckout/terms. Participating merchants only must use PayPal checkout online. Coverage of up to $100 and eligible purchases per card.
Hey there, travelers. Kaylee Cuoco here. Sorry to interrupt your music, great artist BT Dubs, but wouldn't you rather be there to hear it live? With Priceline, you can get out of your dreams and into your dream concert. They've got millions of travel deals to get you to that festival, gig, rave, soundbath, or sonic experience you've been dreaming of. Download the Priceline app today, and you can save up to 60% off hotels and up to 50% off flights. So don't just dream about that trip. Book it with Priceline.
Go to your happy price, Priceline.
Rated T for Teen.
Each year, thousands of adults lose their shred. It's an epidemic simply known as shred loss. But it doesn't have to be this way, because rekindling your shred is as easy as playing the new Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4. With new parks, cross-platform multiplayer, and sick new game modes, we can put an end to shred loss everywhere. Get the new Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 and show the world that the shred's not dead. Pre-order Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 and play the Foundry demo.
The role of AI and leadership intelligence in building tomorrow's leaders. Abstract as artificial intelligence, AI technologies continue to rapidly advance. They have significant implications for the nature of leadership and the skills future leaders will need to be successful. This article explores the concept of leadership intelligence and its importance for nurturing emerging leaders who can guide organizations navigating an AI-infused world of work. Through a review of recent research on how AI may enhance, as well as challenge traditional views of leadership roles and capabilities, the article defines leadership intelligence as encompassing emotional intelligence, strategic thinking, creativity/innovation, and lifelong learning abilities. It argues cultivating these broad intellectual, social, emotional, and practical capacities in developing leaders will distinguish their potential to inspire and mobilize talent amid ongoing disruption. The article then offers recommendations for how organizations can begin fostering leadership intelligence early in high potentials careers through experiences, coaching, global exposures, leadership development programs, and emphasis on cultivating a growth mindset. By prioritizing holistic leader formation, organizations will groom pipelines of diverse, adaptable talent, poised to realize AI's full benefits. Artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning technologies are rapidly changing how we live and work. As an experienced management consultant and researcher in the fields of leadership development and organizational change, I've seen firsthand how these emerging technologies are beginning to transform leadership and shape the skills future leaders will need. Today, we will explore the intersection of AI leadership intelligence and building the leaders of tomorrow. Understanding the impact of AI on leadership. To set the stage, it's important to acknowledge the profound ways AI is already impacting leadership and organizations. Recent surveys show the majority of business executives believe AI will significantly alter nearly every job function over the next 10 years. Gray, 2020.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made $15 bills. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void? Well, with LinkedIn ads, you can know you're reaching the right decision makers. You can even target buyers by job title, industry, company, seniority, skills. Wait, did I say job title yet? Get started today and see how you can avoid the void and reach the right buyers with LinkedIn ads. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
This episode is brought to you by Polestar. There's only one true way to experience the all-electric luxury SUV Polestar 3, and that's to take a test drive. It can go from 0 to 60 in as little as 4.8 seconds with the dynamic handling of a sports car. But to truly understand how it commands the road, you need to be behind the wheel. Up to 350 miles of range, the 3D surround sound system by Bowers & Wilkins. It's all something you have to experience to believe. So book your test drive for Polestar 3 today at polestar.com.
If you went on a road trip and you didn't stop for a Big Mac or drop a crispy fry between the car seats or use your McDonald's bag as a placemat, then that wasn't a road trip. It was just a really long drive. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At participating McDonald's.
This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. Between two-factor authentication, strong passwords, and a VPN, you try to be in control of how your info is protected. But many other places also have it, and they might not be as careful. That's why LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second for threats. If your identity is stolen, they'll fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit lifelock.com/podcast for 40% off. Terms apply.
Some researchers argue AI will ultimately replace many leadership roles altogether as machines surpass human intelligence. Brynjolfsson and McAfee, 2017. Meanwhile, other scholars contend AI will simply change what it means to lead rather than eliminate the need for human leadership entirely. Agarwal et al. 2018. So how might AI specifically influence core aspects of leadership? Key areas of impact include strategic decision-making. AI tools like predictive analytics and cognitive assistance will augment human judgment by surfacing patterns and scenarios leaders may otherwise miss. Ransbotham et al. 2017. This could both enable bolder strategic moves and challenge traditional models of lone heroic leadership. Communication and collaboration. AI and virtual/augmented reality have the potential to transform how leaders communicate, facilitating highly immersive and globally distributed interactions. Cannon and Tyagi, 2017. However, the ability to build deep human connections may still differentiate effective leaders. Coaching and mentorship. AI coaches and virtual advisors could potentially replicate some functions of human development relationships at scale. Jones, 2019. Yet soft skills like empathy, emotional intelligence, and inspirational capabilities may remain uniquely human strengths. Change management. AI may help surface insights to guide organizational transformation initiatives, but leading large-scale cultural change still likely demands a human touch, given its political and interpersonal complexity. Bristow et al. 2020. While AI will undoubtedly influence leadership work in coming years, the ability to inspire and align people through strong interpersonal skills, judgment, and wisdom may remain a distinguishing feature of the most successful leaders. Technical skills alone will not suffice. This points to the growing importance of leadership intelligence as a key quality for the leaders of tomorrow. Defining leadership intelligence. The concept of leadership intelligence refers to a broad set of intellectual, social, emotional, and practical capacities needed to successfully lead in complex environments pervaded by emerging technologies, macro forces like globalization and climate change, and shifting social values. Sternberg, 2008. While no universal definition exists, leadership intelligence generally encompasses emotional intelligence, cultural intelligence, the ability to relate and work cross-culturally, understanding different norms, values, and ways of thinking in diverse groups and contexts, strategic thinking, systems-level perspective taking, pattern recognition, future-focused scenario planning, and the judgment to solve multifaceted problems. Creativity and innovation, idea generation, risk-taking, challenges to the status quo, and championing new visions. Lifelong learning, adaptability, curiosity, and commitment to continuously developing new technical and interpersonal skills through self-directed study. As AI increasingly automates routine analytical and administrative tasks, leadership intelligence capacities centered around inspiration, collaboration, change facilitation, and wise decision-making involving moral and ethical considerations will distinguish successful leaders. Agarwal et al. 2018. Leaders high in emotional intelligence, for instance, may prove especially adept at guiding AI innovation and adoption in a way that considers human needs. Kennan and Tyagi, 2017. Cultivating leadership intelligence for the future. Given future leaders will need well-developed leadership intelligence to navigate technological disruption and complex global challenges, how can organizations begin cultivating these capacities early in high-potentials careers? Consider the following recommendations tailored for different developmental levels. For emerging talent, implement campus recruiting programs focused on leadership intelligence assessments and experiential learning. E.g. project-based community service. Offer rotational roles exposing new hires to diverse functions, geographies, and ways of working. Design high-impact stretch assignments and special projects requiring creativity, collaboration, and change leadership. For high potentials, provide executive coaching focused on enhancing self-awareness, emotional intelligence, and strategic thinking. Sponsor international assignments and apprenticeships under senior global leaders. Curate leadership labs, seminars, and forums exploring future scenarios and paradigm-shifting innovations. For future C-suite leaders, cultivate a growth mindset through executive education emphasizing cultural intelligence, systems, perspective taking, and tackling super wicked societal problems. Require a capstone project mobilizing cross-industry networks to collaboratively address issues like sustainability or inequality. Establish Chief Learning Officer roles to hardwire continuous leadership development practices organization-wide. By emphasizing experience over simply checking competency boxes and focusing on developing the whole leader, organizations can groom talent pipelines, equipped to not just adapt to AI, but guide its responsible adoption and maximize its benefits for customers, employees, and society. Ongoing evaluation and refinement will likewise be needed, given the pace of technological and environmental change. Conclusion. While AI poses disruptions, it also presents opportunities if organizations focus on cultivating the leadership intelligence capacities future conditions demand. To build leaders ready to navigate complex UC environments with wisdom, care, and distributed creativity will require shifting from short-term, check-the-box development to lifelong, holistic approaches emphasizing strategic business, understanding, cultural agility, emotional prowess, and capacity for large-scale collaboration and change leadership. With concentrated effort, organizations can emerge from this period of immense change with pipelines of diverse future-fit leaders, primed to realize the full promise of emerging technologies for stakeholders in responsible, inclusive, and sustainable ways. The implications for business performance and social impact could be profound.